Chapter 1 New Job. Hired on the spot. No interview. Chen-Shi woke up to the sound of persistent knocking at her door. Open up. Stop pretending I know you're home, came the shout from outside. Her first instinct was to reach under her pillow for a knife, only then did she realize that she was no longer in the apocalyptic world. 10 days ago, Chen-Shi had been battling zombies in the apocalypse. She had just infiltrated a mission site when she heard a bomb's countdown behind her. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then boom. In that split second as the bomb exploded, she had no time to find cover. She only experienced a moment of weightlessness. When she awoke, she found herself lying in an abandoned garbage room. It was still acid rain that day, and the sky was a sickly, faded yellow. Her stomach ached fiercely. A piece of metal was embedded in her abdomen, and blood streamed profusely. Driven by pure survival instinct, Chen-Shi used every ounce of her strength to crawl to an automatic medicine vending machine and spent all her money on a potent healing agent. After stopping the bleeding, she managed to grope her way back to her dwelling by relying on the original owner's memories. This was a wasteland world. 80 of the land was polluted, and humanity could only survive behind high walls that shielded them from the monsters roaming outside. At least, with high walls, she wouldn't have to face danger head-on. In her old world, zombies had overtaken every city. Every day was a desperate struggle for survival, with no guarantee of seeing the next sunrise. In this wasteland, the technology tree was fully upgraded. There were powerful healing agents, genetic enhancers, nutritional supplements, and also a system. When Chen-Shi first awoke, she found herself bound to a purification system. In her past life she had nothing. When she first received the system, she truly believed her fate had changed, gazing repeatedly at its interface. Name Chen-Shi, age 19, education, bachelor's in mechanical engineering, status 5th class citizen, talent unknown, mutation direction unknown, mutation degree unknown, physical strength unenhanced, mental value 100, ordinary people 20. Every other attribute was grayed out, awaiting self-activation. Aside from her unusually high mental value, there was nothing remarkable. A brand new rookie character panel without even a new recruit gift. Almost as casually as if it were nothing, the system issued her main mission: purify the polluted land and rebuild humanity's home. Why not just send me to die? Chen-Shi thought. As the old saying goes, you can't draw the pie too big in the face of an impossible task. All you want is to lie flat. Chen-Shi felt no will to survive. She even thought this world was fake, and that every system was complete nonsense. Let it all be destroyed, that's it, she mused. For 10 days, Chen-Shi had lain around, rarely leaving her room, surviving solely on nutritional supplements, but reality, it seemed, did not allow her to be that lazy. Chen-Shi opened the door. The person waiting outside growled impatiently, "If you don't open up, I'll pry it open." With a profound sense of futility, Chen-Shi dragged herself up and opened the door. Outside stood a short old lady, barely 1.2 meters tall, with a noticeable case of dwarfism. This was Granny Wei, the building manager. Granny Wei tapped the ground heavily with her cane and said, "Rent, rent." In a place this shabby, she wondered, "You still have to pay rent? How much?" Chen-Shi asked. Granny Wei gave her a peculiar look. 24,000 for 12 months' rent. 24,000. Chen-Shi nearly thought she had misheard. Her entire savings added up to only $700 new. 24,000. Granny Wei repeated. Chen-Shi sighed. Damn this cursed wasteland world. Rent here is like a deposit of 1 month plus a 12-month advance. If you don't rent, then move out. There are plenty of people who'll take it, Granny Wei said, tapping the ground and fixing her shadowy eyes on Chen-Shi. It then occurred to Chen-Shi that her behavior was odd. The original tenant had lived here for 5 years. How could she suddenly forget about the rent? Rent, Chen-Shi said, but give me a 2-day grace period, at most until the end of the month. Granny Wei replied, "Are you out of your mind again?" Out of your mind again? From the brief exchange, Chen-Shi sensed that the original tenant was known to be mentally unstable. Her forgetfulness about the rent was normal to Granny Wei. Chen-Shi decided to play along and feign madness. I've been having headaches lately," she mumbled. Granny Wei, convinced, didn't press further. Chen-Shi added, I promise I'll pay you the rent by the end of the month. Please don't start advertising the room to others. Chen-Shi still didn't understand many things about the original tenant. If she were evicted, she'd have nowhere to go. Granny Wei looked at her meaningfully. Don't turn my house into a haunted house, Chen-Shi frowned. That day, she had returned home covered in blood, accidentally bumping into Granny Wei, and in Granny Wei's eyes, she might have nearly attempted suicide. Before leaving, Granny Wei said, "Handle the payment notices at the door." Payment notices. Chen-Shi peered outside. Her door was plastered with various notices: water and electricity bills, property management fees, administrative fees, taxes. She tore down a thick stack of notices and did a quick calculation. She probably still owed around $8,000 to various management departments. $8,000 for fees, $24,000 for rent, plus future expenses. Starting off in debt, she thought, maybe I should just die and start over. With a stack of notices in her arms, Chen-Shi returned to her room. After lying around for so long as a salted fish, she no longer cared about her main mission. Avoidance might be shameful, but it's effective, especially when the system hasn't issued any further prompts for days.